the flyest, fattest nigga, man. I feel like I've been a fly nigga all my life, man. I always had all the J's, all the shoes, everything since junior high growing up, man. I always been a fat, fresh nigga. They used to always say that fat ass nigga fresh as fuck. Yeah. Like everywhere I go. Like that's me. That's what I used to do. Like in my head, I was rapping way back then. In my brain, I just like to walk around fresh as fuck, thinking I'm a rapper, dress like a rapper, talk shit, everything. You hear me? Cause I do what I want, yeah. Said I do what I want, cause I do what I want, yeah. Said I do what I want, do what I want. See, now man, I grew up all over the south side. When I was a little bitty baby up, I grew up on the lane. As I grew up, I grew in the quarters. I stayed in the quarters. I went to Jefferson Junior High. I was supposed to go to Wiseman. My mama died when I was in the 7th grade. When my mama died, they made me move out of the house with my daddy because they said he wasn't going to make me go to school. So they wouldn't let me stay with my daddy. So my auntie became my legal guardian and shit. So she stayed in Pine Bayou. So I had to move to Pine Bayou. 7th grade, I moved out the quarters. But my grandma been staying in Pine Bayou all my life, so Pine Bayou been my hood. So even when I was in the quarter, on the lane, everywhere else on the south side I stayed, I still had to go to my grandma's house in Pine Bayou every weekend. We get dropped off. In my grandma's house, all the kids get dropped off. Mama leave their ass over there. We stuck out there in the hood all day in the heat, every day, all day. Right. We at grandma's house in Pine Bayou. So 7th grade, my mama died. I moved in with my auntie. She stayed down the street from my grandma in Pine Bayou. I've been in Pine Bayou ever since then. 7th grade. That was in like, I want to say like 96. Right. Back in 96, around that time. Yeah. Been in the hood since then. A lot of niggas claim they love you. When you turn your back, the same ones they try to fuck you. You know, I'm the neutral nigga. I don't take sides. I don't do none of that. Everybody want to come around me. We play, laugh. Cause I'm a funny nigga, I like to joke. Right. So everybody like to huddle up around me. Anywhere I go, you come around me, you gonna see a million motherfuckers around me. They crowded around me. Right. They just like to be around this fat, funny ass nigga. That's how they is. That's how I be in the hood. Man, I probably ain't been rapping 8, 9 damn months, man. Probably not even a year. So okay. I started rapping probably last summer. Get messy, get messy, get messy, get messy, get messy, get messy, get messy. This shit can get messy. I'm working at Pizza Hut with my little homie Jabbo. That's on my mixtape with me. On my off days, I'm coming up there to Pizza Hut while he at work, and I'm off. I'm coming up there fresh as fuck every time. See, he ain't never seen me in the streets outside of work, so he don't really know what I look like outside them Pizza Hut clothes. He don't know I be coming the way I be coming, you feel me? Right. So when I go in there all the time, he like, man, Big Son, man, you look like a rapper, Big Son. You be dressing. I be like, shit, man, tell you the truth, I been doing this for a long time, man. I stay fly like that. That's what I do. So he like, man, I'm gonna put you on one of my songs. He been rapping for a long time. Right. The little homie, he got years in him. He like, man, I'm gonna put you on one of my songs because you got a lot of followers and whatever. He like, man, I'm gonna put you on my song and then I'm gonna get your followers. And then once my followers see you on the song, you gonna get my followers. And we gonna blow up from there. I'm like, man, don't think about it. I'm like, all right. One day we finally go to the studio. Man, I get in there. He trying to let me write on the song. He want me to sing on the hook. He was gonna write it for me. And I'm like, nah, I write my own. You know, I do it. Right. Whatever. Man, we made 5 songs. After that, I think we made like 2, 3 more songs. After that, back to back, man. We dropped that mixtape in like a week. After that one song we dropped, we ended up dropping probably like 9, 10 songs in 1 week, back to back to back to back. You see that bitch up back in? Nigga just bump that back in. Nigga just bump that back in. Nigga just bump that back in. You see that bitch up back in? Nigga just bump that back in. Nigga just bump that back in. Nigga just bump that back in. Big to the bag in. I came up with that song. It really came off from a clip of another song where I had a verse where I said that in another verse, and I just used the clip and turned it to a hook and made it to another song. That's how that really ended up. Josh Bosley, man, that's my homie, man. That's my childhood friend, you know, from Lehigh Tree Eye. He been rapping younger. I'm way older than him, but he been out the port. So he been hanging around older cats and all that. But he also been rapping for a long time too. He one of the niggas that been rapping for like some years, that been want to do this, just never just sat down and just went all the way to the max with it though. So when I started going to the studio with Lil Joe, just about I always gonna want to go. He always say, take me. So when I made that song, he was like, let me get on the song. He got on there. I let him get on there, we dropped it. It was fire. The security guard, man, we seen him passing by in his truck. I don't know what made us do it. We just stopped him and we seen a uniform. That's what it was. We saw a uniform. We was thinking of a skit to do, and we saw him with a uniform on. So we thought he was police. We stopped him and asked him would he get in the scene for us. And he shot that scene for us, where he told us to leave and all that. If you ever seen the video, you'll see it. He told us to get off the property or whatever. And it was just one take. He did it real quick. But ever since we shot that security guard thinks he's a superstar now. If y'all don't know, he's around here in Monroe. He think he's a superstar. He pulls up everywhere, and he wants everybody to know that he is on the Big Truck Bag In video. Go check him out. I do what I want. Yeah, man, I think we finna drop this Chasers Reloaded mixtape, me and Lil Joe. That's gonna be the mixtape that's gonna be waiting on Life Over Chaser Volume 2. So we gonna drop Chaser Reloaded just to hold the fans down, the little fans we got here. Right. To hold the fans down and let them know we still got some heat popping out or whatever. Then he got a Lil Hated mixtape about to drop. I got a mixtape that I'm trying to do, but I want to do it right, so I'm taking my time on it. It's called Came Out of Nowhere. Because that's how I jumped on the scene, just out of nowhere.
This is a Hitman production.
Ooh, boy, the music down here, man. Our city, man, I don't know, man. Our city is every man for himself, man. Ain't nobody trying to really just work with nobody and get together and do this and do this. Everybody in our city want to run the city. Everybody want to be top dog, so we ain't got no unity. There's some hot niggas out, a lot of hot people out. A lot of people I fuck with, I get on something with anybody.
Right.
I work with anybody, I don't care, I ain't with all that. I'm me, that's how I'm coming. Getting made, designer shoes, no J's. Doing shows, getting paid. Everybody getting laid. Time starting to get tough. Them prices gotta go up. I sell a pound, that's enough. That little money ain't enough. I need it all, that change too. Stack of hundreds, that's all blue. Smoking gas, that gorilla glue. All facts, that's all true. Hit me up if you need pounds. I go and get it from out of town. If we don't know you, don't come around. I came up cause I stayed down.
Big boss